Anyway, let's get into it. Right, opening question, right? And everyone who ever played with you was going to want to know the answer to this. How the fuck are you playing for Wales Vets? How's that come about? And be honest now, it's because you're mates with Lawrence, isn't it?
No, it's the same way. It's the same way. This prick is on a podcast every week. It's not one you know, it's who you know, innit? Can I just say, right?
Fucking right.
Can I just say,
right.
Does it go, because this fucker follows you everywhere, right? So does it go, ma'am, I'm going to be a football manager. All right, yeah. You got to take Rod. No! Come on, Rod.
Yeah,
Come on, Rod.
It's exactly it.
Ma'am, I'm going to set up a podcast. You got to take Rod. No, man. Oh, come on, Rod.
In fairness,
I just watch these episodes. You just hear going, Trundle, me, here's an invitation for you, everyone.
You can fucking go, man.
See, some people are going, why have you got Liam Screen on there when you've got Derek Brazil and Richard Ryan?
That's why, we'll have a laugh.
That's why.
I've been... Derek Brazil, Liam... Who? I like that.
Yeah, but has Derek Brazil played for Wales Vets?
No,
he hasn't.
But in all seriousness, right? In all seriousness, just think of the bigger picture. Look at the state of football as most people when they get to 40.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you're now in a day, you know. I've never been a footballer, really, have I? Let's be honest. You know.
Well, that's your words, not mine. What makes you say that? I've got a distinct flashback about managing you at Llanwern, right? I wondered if you've got the same memory as me of what I'm going to say about you not being a footballer. I've got two.
Okay.
Do you want to predict what they are?
No, go on.
The first one, do you remember, you played with Kifty. Kifty was playing up front. Do you know where I'm going with this?
Yeah, go on.
Kifty's obviously playing up front, and you've played the ball from left back somewhere near him, maybe, right? And he's gone to you, Screeno, when you knock it in low to me, and you've gone, Kifty, when I knock it forward, mate, I'm just knocking it somewhere. Kifty, fair play, has gone, fair enough. And the other one, right, at Newport Stadium, and I'm stood in the dugout there, and you're playing left back, playing on my side of the pitch, and you've got it out of your feet, and it was the season we got promoted in Division 3, and you've gone to play it up the line, and the ball barely touched the running track over there, right? And you played it, and you've just glanced at me like that, out the corner of your eye, right? And I've looked at you, and I've just laughed, and we've both just gone and carried on. But no one's even shouting at you, because they've gone, he's doing his best, isn't he?
Obviously we all remember Fletcher.
We're going to get into Fletcher.
Yeah. His missus kind of used to come and watch Jade at the time.
That's right.
And she actually said to Fletcher, serious question after the game, why does Liam keep kicking the ball out? And you're supposed to kick it?
That's the favourite thing.
Well, I bet that was nice for Fletch, though, to get one back on you, because we'll get into it, but you were brutal on that boy. You were, be honest. You were. Listen, it's probably the most I've ever laughed in my life. Yeah. But you were brutal on him, weren't you?
Yeah. A bit too much.
We talk about it later, mate. There's a couple of times I had to fucking talk him out of the dressing room.
So what you're saying is, to answer the question, you're in Wales Vets, was it the 40, over 40s?
Over 40s, yeah.
Because basically you're still in good shape and you're fit and you can
Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much. No, look, I am mates with Lawrence, right? So it does help, doesn't it? It does help. However, Lawrence is like, do you know Lawrence?
Yeah, but I obviously took over from him. I coached against him before. Always liked him, do you know what I mean? Always thought he was a decent manager as well, because he managed Llanwern for a long time through some ups and downs. And the thing I liked about him, because I never had this in me, he stayed with him during a lot of downs and then brought him back up again. Do you know what I mean? And then obviously did a great job at Undy. So
no, he is a top guy, Lawrence. Yeah. I'm not just saying it because he's my mate and I've known him for years. He's very good. He's a people person, so and he's very good at telling me you know, what you can do and what you can't do. Look, you're not a footballer. You know, you are, but you can do your strengths at X, Y, and Z. So I don't want you to, you know, you see me play. If I got the ball and I got time, the moment I can pull my foot, oh, I can't. Wow! I don't fucking play it, and then you can, you know,
it's the worst thing to tell you is time.
Yeah, the moment I get a moment to think, that's when fucking go to the window, isn't it?
Yeah.
So yeah, obviously used to make up for my first touch like Jimmy Savile, you know, but speed. I was at the speed, didn't I? I could give people.
How did you end up playing left back as a right footer?
Vets. So let's pick up on why I'm in Wales Vets. Let's resume from that, and we'll go from there.
I'm still in shock from the revelation during our little break there that you're right-footed.
Did you never know that? I've always wondered why is he a right-footed left back.
I don't know how. I don't know.
And that's why he used to pass it out to the front.
Maybe I've just like selectively forgot.
That's why Lawrence is manager of the Wales 40s, and you're not.
Fair point.
Where does Lawrence play?
We play in a 3, so I play left in a 3. But I'm always
so Lawrence plays on the left, without anyone outside you. So you are essentially the left back.
Yeah, I guess. But you wouldn't be able to. Well, you would, because you'll see when I swing a left, you'll always get that roll cut or that.
Right.
But if I switch my right,
now if you played that conversation smart, you could have said. So that's why I used to shank it out with my left. But you've just said, you can't tell a difference.
Can't tell a difference. Oh, like the way I put it, like I'll still, if I take a corner, not that you'd ever trust me taking a corner. So obviously I'm in the vets. Is that? So I'm in the vets. And then I've signed on for a team in Caldecott where I live, Caldecott Castle.
Oh, okay. I've actually heard of them.
Caldecott Castle.
Yeah, I've heard of them. Yeah. I don't know how, but I have.
Taking the piss now.
No, I seriously have.
What league's that in?
Fuck, right. You've heard the dog and duck. This is rat and squirrel.
So the way this is just right? Because for years, whenever I've posted stuff on my Twitter, ever since we like worked together at Llanwern and Porth, and I've been at like Llanwern Neo or whatever, quite often I'll put a comment in it, and you'll reply on Twitter with just a dog emoji and a duck emoji. So you are now playing
in the rat and
squirrel. The way I describe it is. You know, what standard is it? Right. If I was to, touch what I was to lose a fucking limb, right? And I'm going to go, actually, I don't want to play disability football. I want to be treated, that's the league you would go in, because there's no lower league. So that's why I take the fucking corner. Right? And the free kicks and the penalties.
Yeah, of course you do.
You're not on penalties.
No, I'm not on penalties.
I was going to say, good God, man. Good God.
Right.
But yeah, but your speed and fitness will still get you through, I'd imagine, though.
Yeah, it gets me through.
Yeah,
but what I found, like the Wales 40s and my Vets team on a Sunday, you're playing with good players, like so.
Yeah, true.
You know, Matt Dodds.
Yeah.
So Dodds is the captain.
He was a hell of a player, yeah.
He still is a hell of a player, right?
Imagine.
So I think Dodds, he's like 46.
Yeah.
So he qualifies for the over 45s, but he's still. There's no one.
Yeah.
That he's still hold. You know.
Yeah.
And Lawrence's attitude, well, it doesn't matter if you're good enough. You're good enough.
Yeah,
you know?
Sure.
So Doddsy is like literally, it's like he's playing FIFA with me. Like I don't have to think.
Like walks you through
He
it.
just walks me through the game. So it's like scream, do this, lead, do that, and you just, and then you roll into, I don't know if you know, Ked plays for, still playing now for Brecon. Used to play for Merthyr, good player, and you just roll into him. So my job is just simple, just defending.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Dom, obviously you played with Dom Dwyer for a couple of clubs. We used to have a young left back at Llanwern years ago when we were in Division 2 of the Alliance, so my first year. And he used to talk the left back through every game. Because he had all the ability, this left back. He just obviously didn't know where to stand, got a bit nervous. When Dom would just talk him through it. On the other side of that, do you remember when we had George Enescu at Llanwern?
George.
And he used to try and talk Jermaine through the game.
Hey, Jermaine! Hey, Jermaine!
He went, obviously I'm not going to be able to do his accent properly, but I'll do my best, right? The one I always remember, we were playing at home, and Jermaine was playing, and he'd go, "Hey, Jermaine, when you ball go in there, you do this, and then you trigger that, you trigger that." I looked at him, George, if he could understand that, he wouldn't be here, mate. He was talking to him about triggers and this and that, and I was like, listen, Jem's fast, he's aggressive, he can tackle, and he's a good defender. Don't start talking to him about rolling it in and having triggers and overlapping and everything else. Jem would just look at you and go, what?
Run that way, run that way.
Yeah. Jem was a very good footballer.
Mate, I remember I'd never encountered him before I came in as manager at Llanwern. Remember after like 2 training sessions going like, this boy's an unbelievable defender. Like, I can't believe I'd never sort of noticed him before.
Yeah.
No one ever got past him.
No, good.
And like, he was a fullback, but like we played him in the middle a lot, didn't we?
play.
And it was just like,
You could
wow, like,
But this is what I mean about vets football. Like how many people do you know? Like I play with people now, or have done in the past, and they get to like 32, 33, 34, and they're like, "This is gonna be my last season." I'm like, "What? the fuck you talking about? Why would you? Why?" So I had a sniff of vets
yeah, but
football.
I don't think that's because they think they're finished.
No.
It's other things in their life nowadays.
Yeah,
isn't it?
but you're right. You're right. Things take over. You have kids and stuff like that. But sport and football in particular has always been my kind of my go-to. I've always had it in my life, and I did have a time, kind of mid-30s, where I'm not playing. And I just couldn't do it. I think I lasted a couple
How long
of months.
did you last?
A couple of months. I'm back. But I was still there watching the games,
Right.
itching
Get
to
involved.
itching. You know,
Yeah.
I just don't understand why kids now. Well, since COVID, really, isn't it? It's kind of.
I don't know. I think it was coming before that. We had the Llanwern team, and you were spotting the youngsters, and like, so you're from the generation that would get exactly what I'm talking about. We've spoke about it on a couple of episodes. Like, they think you're a weirdo having a shower after the game with other men.
Yeah.
Like I'm not being anything here. They literally come out with the words like, "That's gay, that is." Like, they actually think there's something wrong, because obviously when they were in high school, they weren't forced to go in the showers together, like we were when we were in school. So we don't think anything of it.
They don't go into the.
You know the big showers now in school, in schools and stuff, even in a lot of sports clubs. They've gone from the big shower to individual cubicles.
Okay.
With doors and all sorts. And not saying that's wrong, but like, it's just the difference of generations. So they would rather now walk out of the changing room 5 minutes after they've walked into it at the end of the game with mud poured on the side of their face, filthy hands, mud in their hair, soaking wet, whatever, and sit in the bar, if they bother to go back to the bar, like that, than have a shower where there might be other...
We've talked about it a few times though, and I know we did reference it when I was talking to Goltz, is the dressing room banter. I've always said, like even when we came back to Llanwern, is the dressing room banter is probably one of the biggest things I miss from not coaching adults. Is because being in there pre-game for a piss take, being in there after the game for a piss take, and all that seems to have just, the guys said they go in, they get changed, they go out. Or they just sit there and don't talk, there's no music, or there's music on, or they go out and it's just, they don't sit and have a laugh and take the piss.
So, get to that then. We've referenced you a couple of times, right, but we've deliberately like held back from any stories of your banter, knowing we were going to talk to you. Have you ever like been in a changing room with anyone as brutal as you were with people in the changing room? With your, like, you used to murder people in there, didn't you?
I did.
But did you like learn that from someone when you were younger, or is that just you? Like,
No, I just
like I like a laugh, and sometimes I used to think, oh, screw no, man, let it go.
Yeah. No, that's just the way I've never. Yeah, it's just me. But that's everything. I'm like that with everything. So I like that with everything. Funerals, I'm cracking jokes at funerals. You know what I mean? And people look at me and like, but that's just me.
So your sort of your party piece when I was working with you was you go after Ben Fletcher, our goalkeeper, who was obviously a really good mate of yours. You ended up being best man at his wedding that we were just talking about off camera, and things like that. But you were merciless with that guy. Like, Why was that? Was that because you knew he was such an easy wind-up, so you could wind him up quickly, and then he would just bite and bite and bite and bite? Or was there anything friendly about it?
No. So no. So it wouldn't just be Fletch. It would be, I do it to lots of people, but he'd be the one that would nibble all the time.
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. Incapable of not biting.
It's just easy to, I do it to loads of people. I still do it now.
Yeah.
And but he's the one that
People know, go fuck off.
Yeah, if you go fuck off, I'll see you on me. It's like, right, on the next one. But that's what I love. It's the banter. But you've got to be careful now. So obviously I'm playing for in this Rat and Squirrel League. I don't play every Saturday. It's when there's no I play like 7 games a season. If there's a sprint where there's no vets games, I'll do it to take over, right? And there's the kids, they're 16, 17, and but you can't.
Yeah, you can't do it.
You've got to be very careful because it's bullying now, isn't it? It's, you know.
I've got a really high bar for what I class as bullying in a sporting environment, right? I think at times you used to bully Fletch, even though I'd be laughing at what you say. And the reason I say that is you knew his limit, and you'd take him way beyond his limit of what he could take seriously. And you know the worst thing, the thing that was hard for me as manager is I'm laughing, but I'm also thinking this banter here is going to be the reason he chucks one in our own net in half an hour's time. That's what I want. So
You want us to win 3-1.
So I don't wind him up then after the game.
The mad thing with that is, I talk about it tonight, right? Is it's like the Happy Gilmore jackass thing. You go jackass, see that? Jackass, and he goes.
In the crowd.
But the amount of times you could wind him up in the dressing room, and you go out for the warm up, and I know I've got to warm him up. I'd be sat in the dressing room sometimes having to talk him round to going out and play. I'm not playing, gloves have come off, the boots are gone, I'm not playing, I can't play, and I go, Fletch, it's either you play or I play, right? No one wants me to play goals. So come on, son, off you go. I can't, that's it, he's done me in. I'm like, just ignore him.
Can you remember the game when we played? I just remember being on the stadium at home, and I've wound him up rotten before the game. And you've had to split us up, and he's gone.
He's crying.
Yeah, he's crying. So he's crying going out, and then in the game he's done something. Like he's come out and he's dropped it, and they've scored. I'm like, you fucking idiot, or something like that. You fucking, what are you doing, you Mongol? I've said something, and he's gone up and he's gone mad, and he's come at me, and I'm laughing, and the referee's booked us both. Both of us, and we're both on the same team.
But you were at him every week, weren't you?
But he was also. So what you got to take from that? He was also one of my best mates at the time. My bowling mates, and we'd leave.
I couldn't understand why he bothered with you because you were brutal.
We just had a laugh then. It was just a rain, It's like
Easy target.
Easy target.
And obviously the two of you then we had a charity boxing night. And you and Fletcher went head to head against each other charity boxing, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you came in dressed as Apollo Creed, which was decent banter, because no one knew, did they? No. You were coming in like that. And then Fletcher came in. And Fletcher's quite a bit taller than you, isn't he?
Yeah, and he was weight difference. What Fletcher?
Yeah, Fletcher, big athletic, strong boy, isn't he?
He's everything as a goalkeeper.
Every attribute.
He's got every attribute, and when he used to train the gym,
athleticism
he's got
as well.
Shape. He's perfect. He's
flexibility, sounded a bit like I fancy him, yeah, absolutely. So in that first round, I know you went on to win the fight, so let's get that in, right? Yeah. In that first round, though, he hit you from the side, didn't he? And there was a little wobble, wasn't there? Have you ever admitted that publicly before?
I haven't. So this is the first time. I'll tell you the story to it. So we're So we're in the dressing room before, so we're getting changed. And I don't know if it was the same for the other fighters, but you were both in the same dressing room.
Yeah.
So he's there, and he's like bricking it, he's shaking and stuff, and
Did you get in his ear then as well?
No, I left it. I was like, you shit. I was like, look, don't worry, mate. I said, don't worry, fellas, just me and him. I was like, I'll hit you, as hard as you hit me, and he's getting it 10 times full. Do you know what I mean? Look at me, I'm 11 stone.
But also, you used to do boxing.
Of course, yeah. So I've been in the range.
So he's just giving it all that, and then all of a sudden the reality is
He's going to go,
so I'm just like, we'll just go round. We'll just put on a show. We'll go round. We'll just take it like nicely. Don't worry, no one's going to, yeah. So cheers, right? So then I've gone out, I've come back in, and one of the boys have come in. I'm not sure if I fucking say this, I'm going to incriminate anyone. He's come in, he's done a fucking line of coke off the bench in front of me. So he's got his marching paid up his nose, fucking, come on, he's put it right up, haven't he? That's what I'm thinking. So he goes in first, I comes out in my Apollo Creed kind of entrance and stuff like that. Bear in mind, the agreement was, we'll just put on a bit of a show, Ding ding, goes out, whack. Now, I don't know if you've ever been boxing-wise, if you ever. Yeah. So it's almost like a bit of your legs, you just get like a sting for your legs. I can't, it's hard to describe, and you just go weak, right? Yeah. And I've literally got a hat. And the referee, thank fuck, is a white collar, has stopped and gone, 1, 2. I got Jermaine in my corner, laughing his head off. All the boys are chanting for Fletcher, because obviously they want to see, because I'm...
You never, ever would have lived that down. Never. You'd have had to emigrate or something.
Never, ever would have lived that down. Never, ever.
But you obviously went on to win the fight.
You feel the shake before your legs, and I thought...
Just a weird friendship, though. You'd murder him every Saturday, you get in the ring and fight him in a boxing match. Yeah. The following week, he's like, Screeno, be my best man.
Be my best man. Yeah. We went out, so afterwards we went to Cardiff straight from that fight, and he lost his tough, do you know like that?
Yeah.
Punched his tough heads.
Yeah.
And he sat in the club. He battered, he just sat, slumped in the corner with vodka.
He got one good punch in.
It was a very good punch.
Fair play to him though. I always say though, I mean, you already knew this going into that. Anyone that gets in there, and when the bell goes,
I've done it
doesn't
once.
run away.
I did it in Cardiff Stadium in a
play.
ultra white collar box, and I got battered.
I can remember Nana Bar fighting Gagsy.
Yeah.
Wow. That was ridiculous, wasn't it?
That was ridiculous.
So there's a bit of a story going now. So Nana had finished playing and he was coaching, and I hadn't seen him for a long time. So it was obviously all like Welsh League football boxing, wasn't it? For those who don't know what we're talking about. And Nana would be like, "Oh, I've been losing, I've been mega slimming down, blah de blah." So I'm like, "Well, look, we're trying to pitch people up against other people. So what sort of weight are we talking?" And he's like 13 stone, 12 and a half stone, something like that, right? Because I was like, Nana, you weren't 12 and a half stone when you were 15, mate. It's like, well, he's like, no, seriously, I've been absolutely like on it. I'm like body fat and low and all this, because he was good mates with a really good personal trainer. So it was like, it's feasible, all right. The night comes along, I'm looking at him, I'm like, Nana, you're 15 stone if you're a pound, mate. And this Gagsy Davis 11 and a half stone.
Fucking, like John Coffey or fucking Green Lotto. Like, I look at Nana Bar. Oh, Gagsy, look what in Gags wants, sir. Get the guard and he's punching him. He's going like, he's literally walking into the corner, fucking 4 pillars. I tell you,
John Coffey.
It was like on Rocky films where like Mr. T, Clubber Lang, and then Mr. T
batters him for 9 rounds,
just beating people up in that bit. And like when Ivan Drago, the Russian, just punches Apollo Creed once he's dead on the floor.
He dies.
It was like that, wasn't it? The size difference. Yeah. But fair play, Gagsy Davis stood there for the 3 rounds and took it, didn't he? But I've forgotten about that one.
Yeah, funny.
What a night. What a night. So you obviously played for us at Llanwern. Albion Rovers, I was aware of you before that. Yeah. So where was early days of football for you?
Early days, I guess, it was Lliswerry. So I started off at Lliswerry Youth and a team called Cromwell, so Newport clubs. And then I went to Combined Football Academy. So that's how I first met Della. I don't know if you know about
of course. I did know you went to the football academy.
So Della
Chidi used to talk about you. So, yeah.
Yeah, Dad, me and Jermaine.
More about your banter than your football, funny enough, yeah.
That's see why. So me and Jermaine were in the football academy with Della. And great guy, Della, and he's spot on.
But I bet he would have loved the two of you, though. Aggressive, fast, committed, you know, never back down from anyone, and, you know, play to instruct, not one of these, it's like, no, I want your feet, bro. If you just play to tactics, because Della loved that, didn't he? I can imagine him liking the pair of you, actually,
Yeah, it was good. It was a good, and I don't know, I got a thing about academies, and they've been a lot of them now, haven't they?
Yeah, they have.
I think, like, there was outrage on Twitter, and people kind of, I think good, like you know, it's like that academy was different. I could not defend, well, I am defending it. Like, Della's different. You're not producing a bunch of wet wipes basically with Della, and he's... You know what I mean? Whereas I feel the
There was
academy...
one in Cardiff. There was one in Cardiff. Glenn Averin had one for a while. Mark Sampson, who went on to be England women's manager, he ran it. Right. And you saw a massive improvement in players there as well, actually. Didn't last that long, but like that was the same. You know, same thing. They were producing some of the top, like, semi-pro and Welsh Premier League players in Wales out of that academy. Like, so you like, he's doing his job.
Doing his job.
Now it's different though. Now it's like they just gobble anyone up.
Yeah.
Of any ability, they just plucked and they chucked
Academy. So is that money? I don't know the ins and outs. I don't know were they doing it because there was a load they've been winning. There was a load of academies and they pulled.
I think the way it went, this is only my own experience, but remember Porth? Yeah. How hard it was to sign a decent player from the Rhondda up in Porth.
Because they all
when we were there, because anyone half decent then, this is pre-Anashia and all that, anyone half decent at that time went to Cambrian. Tom Pentra was still a first division team with fame. And the rest of you were just picking up the scraps of what's left. Because, you know, even the kids, anyone who was any good at that time as kids were at Cambrian. So they'd win the league every year because they all want to get into Cambrian Academy and all that. I don't know what it's like now, but it certainly was back then when we were there. It was just hard going on anyone that's not an academy. Because Cumran, it ended up being Cumran Celtic's academy, didn't it?
Yeah.
And, you know, all the best young players in that area would be at Cumran Celtic. Yeah. And there'd be good players across the Ceiliog and other places, but the best were there. And then the best you could hope for is that they take you through the Celtic Academy. They don't quite make it because Celtic are in Tier 2. And then, like we did with Christian Doige and people like that, they can't get in Celtic's team, so we got them across with us. It's obviously all changed now.
So I went football academy, Dalsheedy, Della. I went then to senior football for Lliswerry, Lizards, Albion Rovers then. So it was an interesting time, Albion Rovers. So Albion Rovers, we were Gwent County, the Premier Division Warriors now. It was Division 1 in the old kind of style. And it was for like 3 seasons, it was us and Bluebirds kind of fighting it out. And we lost the league, I think it was on goal difference at the 1 year. There wasn't much, and Bluebirds went up. And then all the players left Albion then, and that's when I went to...
That's when you went to Llanwern.
Llanwern with Lance,
With that with Llanwern, we've talked about it before, me. You, Jermaine and Fletcher, one of the 4 that stayed, literally, when we came in, there was 7. Yeah. Within a week.
7 in the meeting.
I remember the meeting at the golf club.
Within a week.
Not on the golf club,
the cricket pavilion,
Within a week, 3 had gone to Undy, and we were left, the 4 were left, the 3 of you and Leighton. What was that like? From being like, because obviously we've gone in and we've done it with Porth, whereby a team's gone down. But when you're in a group and then you turn up in our meeting and there's 7 of you, and then within a week there's 4 of you, you don't know us. Yeah. You know what's going on. We were looking there thinking, we got some work to do here. You know, one of the best facilities in Wales. And we had 9 players, including me and him.
Yeah. But I remember speaking to the boys at the time, and it's like, well, let's just give it a chance. Let's just give it a go. If they're a pair of bellends, then we'll leave.
So how come you stayed?
And exactly.
I could leave though, didn't I, when I come back?
Not that summer.
No, not that summer.
No.
So
I'm going to get to you leaving and coming back, because there's a decent story behind it. But I remember your reaction. So obviously I've looked at the pool of players that we've got, and I look around and I think, right, who's got a bit of influence there, and who's keen and that sort of stuff, and I make Ben Fletcher captain. I remember your reaction was like, it was like disbelief and like pissing yourself laughing in equal measure.
Yeah.
So with the benefit of a decade or so of time now, do you see what I was getting at now? Or do you still think, what the fuck are you doing?
He was probably making him important.
Yeah,
To make him feel loved. Because you got a blow smoke up his ass, didn't you?
No, but not so much blow smoke up his ass, but like, obviously I'd seen him play a few times, and obviously I hadn't dealt with him at that point, but I knew he was mad keen. I knew he had all the attributes to be a real good goalkeeper at that level, which he was. I didn't realise quite how tapped he was, to be honest. But so I thought, first and foremost, well, look, here's a loud local lad, because I didn't want to bring some lad from Cardiff and make him captain, do you know what I mean? And I could see he was, you know, you and Jermaine, as much as you ripped the piss out of him, were mates with him, and I just thought, he's got a bit of influence here, let's give that a go. And he did do that, mind, didn't he?
Yeah. Peacock.
He was proud as punch, like,
Yeah, he
I'm
was,
captain
yeah.
and stuff like that. So it had the side effect for a year, didn't it?
Yeah. Still wrong choice.
Well, to be fair, it was him, Jermaine, you, or
Leighton.
Leighton.
Yeah. I still think I was the best of the fucking bunch. To be honest.
I can't imagine you motivating
I was
anyone,
vice
to be
captain. You made
honest.
vice captain once.
Once.
Yeah. That was probably in the hope that you'd leave Fletcher alone if you were the vice
I
captain.
think he won the raffle that week.
So we obviously, the first season, we had a tidy like first half of the season, didn't we? And we were probably like in the top 4 or 5, something like that. And then it just sort of fell away towards the end, didn't it? Because there was a lot of players in and out. Because we were, like I say, I think we had to sign something like 20 odd players that season to get through it.
Yeah. There was a lot coming in, didn't there? A lot went.
Yeah.
But it was mainly, also you had to bring a lot of Cardiff boys in because that was your connection.
Yeah.
That was really well, you know. Kiff, John Kiff.
Yeah.
That's what we saw about earlier.
Yeah, that was the
Decent
first
player,
season.
wasn't he?
Yeah.
Player, Kiff,
Yeah, obviously Kifty hurt his knee playing for us and never really...
So why can you
fit
bring
in.
someone like Kifty in and then fucking sign Ben Artrey? That's like polar opposites, isn't it? That's like you two with a brother situation. Sorry, Sam. Sam, do you want to come back? Well, I've got to bring my... Fuck, Sam, do you want to... I've got to bring... Come on, you can sign that.
Well, Sam was already there when Ben came in.
Was he? Ben
Yeah, so
Artrey?
Sam had come quite early because Sam was actually going to join me at Cumbrae Celtic when I was there.
Right.
And then I went to Llanwern and I was like, well, don't know if you fancy it, but now Sam always loved a nice pitch, didn't he? Yeah. Liked to pass the ball. So when I said we were playing the Newport Stadium, he was like rubbing his hands. Now, I don't know if you remember, but Ben had lost a lot of weight back then, so he got himself fitter. And again, in that team, playing with his brother, it just worked that season for me, like.
He's mad. He's mad.
So?
He did though.
No, we don't like... You started dating at that point, were you?
That's
Took
what
up
it
a
is,
new
it's
club and
hard
you...
Well, yeah, it was firstly it was obvious we weren't going up, but to be fair, like because we used to play with 3 in the middle, so as a pair, like him and Sam, they obviously played a lot of football together as kids in their Sunday league team and that sort of stuff, and to this day I still think it worked. Do you know what I mean? Now, obviously when the summer came along, we then obviously started making a lot of signings of like established Welsh League players and that sort of thing, and I think Bennett got married that summer, so I think he said he wasn't going to play anyway, but obviously we were then bringing in established Welsh League players, so we had Nick Hooper and Dan Hooper coming into central midfield areas, Delvey.
Yeah, ridiculous.
He was a joke.
Unbelievable that boy.
Like a cheat code, isn't it?
Unbelievable that
So
boy.
when we talk about back to the
Delvey.
vets, when you go, imagine I'm playing left back and you've got Delvey, all you've got to do, get the ball, just give it to him.
Yeah.
That's what it's like in the vets.
Yeah.
Just do the basics, do
It
the
could be
hard
like
work,
that
the
some
gritty,
days, didn't it?
and just roll it to him and he'll just...
Do you remember with Gareth Delve? Do you remember the game Roos away at Jenner Park?
When he done that run and he scored.
The game should have been abandoned because there were huge puddles all over the pitch. This is back when it was grass.
when he scored this wonder goal.
Yeah.
What you can say, yeah.
And
He just ran it.
He just ran
played so well that day.
Just skimmed across the water.
He was dribbling it, going past players, like they weren't, like something out of, like you know when you watch like a football scene on a film, it's rubbish in it, the players are falling over. It was like that. Yeah. And he was playing so well that he was like, there'd be a puddle coming, and he'd kick it slightly harder so that it would go through the puddle and he could just keep running effortlessly. And it was like, it was a day when he was obviously just on it, tuned in, like it was genius stuff, wasn't it? Do you know what I mean?
What a player.
His football, his standards of football were incredible.
But I remember speaking to him, and he didn't like football.
No, he wasn't bothered really, was he?
Not bothered. But you find that the people, like not just in football, in sport, in general, the people that have got the ability, the raw, they're just not bothered because it's effortless to them. But the ones like me, who's just a bit of a monger but wants it, I just give me a little bit. I just want a little bit of that ability, you know. I've got the drive and the effort.
He ended up quitting football. I want to say at like 28, something like that, to concentrate full time on futsal because he really liked futsal.
Is that still going? It did go massive futsal, didn't it?
For a while.
And then it
is still a big thing. Yeah, he finished early. North, he finished early as well, didn't he?
You used to give Alex North a bit of a time, didn't you? That's another one you used to get stuck into.
When I print the post, can I remember this?
No, go on.
So there's a single around social media, Gary Goals.
Oh, yeah,
like, I will score, you know, 80 a game or whatever. I'm very good at the Pinots. And so I'm like, this is fucking brilliant. So I go to me and Jem, shall I make a load of these, print them out, put Northie's phone number on it, and go post it? So I did. So I printed them out. So he's getting all his fucking photos.
I tell you what, though, right? I played him on a Sunday. I played him on a Sunday with the Panthers. He would genuinely. They win 16-0. He'd score 12. Yeah. He would score loads.
There was one season. I remember. There was one season he scored something like let's say there's 18 league games and cup games because obviously they used to win a lot of cup games. He scored like 80 goals.
Yeah. Mad.
It was crazy. But again, I forgot about Gary Goals. Brilliant.
I've still got it on my Twitter. I'll have to go through my media from you. Obviously, this is you. I think I've still got.
Did you ever tell him it was you?
Yeah. I can't exactly.
Surprise!
How did it come up? Did he say like I'm getting these phone calls or something? Or did you say have you been getting phone calls?
Jermaine, when the phone's going.
Jermaine, he's one of those fuckers, Jermaine, right? He's always the one giggling in the corner when someone else has done something funny, but you know he's part of it. He's
on screen, do this. I'll show you. Yeah.
Who left the phone on the bus coming back from West Wales? Was that, which one of you three? Which one of them?
Was Fletcher.
Was it Fletch?
Probably Fletcher.
Because didn't Fletch and Jem get off at Tredegar Park?
They got off
Tredegar Park.
No,
they got off Corriton. And then they were at Corriton, at Tredegar Park when we got off the bus at the stadium. And by the time we got there, someone, you'd sent a group message out.
Like a send to all.
You've done a send to all?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I could tell you what it says, but I'm not sure we can publish it.
Honestly.
It went to everyone.
It wasn't like Michael McIntyre sent to all.
I can't remember.
Oh, mate, it was brutal.
I've done so many.
He was crying. As the bus turned up, he ran down the back of the bus and went, "Where's my phone?" And then, by which time his phone's gone, ping, 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 ping. But obviously everyone's replying to him.
It was you, and the other one on the bus at the time was Marcus Power that was getting stuck right into him as well. Yeah. So he must have got in that car, got 10 yards down the road, realised he'd left his phone on the bus, and he must have just thought, oh no. Like, there's no way. I would have rather dropped it down the drain than have left it on that bus. I bet you he was thinking
the centre wall was brutal.
I can't remember that.
Oh, wow.
I probably did it so many times. But I can't remember if it was you when we was at Llanwern. I don't know if Fletcher was at Llanwern when Lawrence was manager. No, I think it was you boys.
He was there when we took over.
We played Newcastle Emlyn away.
Yeah.
And we had a coach.
Yeah.
And Marcus was playing. So we going out on the... Yeah, it was you.
It was when he was drinking vodka out of like this gun.
It was.
Like a glass.
Marcus
was drinking vodka out of that. Yeah.
And I'm sure he was playing, we win it, and he was like, take me, I want to go off, because Fletcher wouldn't go out if he didn't have, he used to have hair, and he used to have his GHD straighteners. So Marcus was like, take me off, I want to come off. And he ended up coming off early, like 10 minutes before. And Fletcher had got in and somebody had cut the power from his straighteners. So Fletcher's going mad because he can't do his hair. And obviously his Marcus just done. Expensive GHD.
That was a brutal bus ride home for a couple of people because that was in the build up to the boxing night.
That's right.
And do you remember Darren was one of our coaches and he was going to be doing it.
Darren Pugh,
yeah. And Darren Pugh and he'd said his ring walk music was going to be the world's greatest R. Kelly. And Marcus was just into him for about an hour and a half of this journey home about the music and all of that. And Darren couldn't get a word in, could he?
I am a mountain.
I am a mountain. I am a tall tree.
Given all that, he signed up and said, I'll do it, but then moved to fucking Texas or something.
Literally got the other side of the world.
Literally got the other side of the world.
Yeah,
I remember that.
Yeah, he came home eventually, didn't he? So, Llanwern, then, we've skirted over Albion Rovers there a minute, right? Now, you had one claim to fame from Albion Rovers, that you used to ram down our throats every Saturday. So, do you want to get it on record? Because we've taken the piss out of you and said you can't kick it straight and all that.
Yeah.
So, who's the best team you've played against in football?
Stoke City, yeah.
Stoke City for Albion. So, how did that come about?
Tony Pulis from Pill, Newport, originally. Manager of Stoke at the time.
Yeah.
So the chairman, Wacko, Stuart Wilkins, not Stuart Wilkins, Terry Wilkins. Relationship growing up and just, come about, we need to raise some funds for the club. As you fancy sending a Stoke team down.
So for those who don't know Albion Rovers or anything about them, that it is, as you're driving along the M4, just before you get to the tunnels.
Yes.
Look to your left, it's the football pitch with a barrier around it that floods whenever the river overflows.
Yeah.
Stoke City played Albion Rovers on that pitch.
Yeah.
On a field.
On a field. So we're playing Stoke City pre-season game. Brilliant, okay. They're going to send their youth or they're going to send... So we're in
that was the assumption though. Everyone thought, it won't really be them.
It won't really be them.
Yeah.
So I remember turning up to the club base. In my bag, there's them Porsche, like 4x4s.
Right.
That's in, like, and it's situated next to Betis in Newport, and you're thinking, must be on bricks in a minute.
That'll be gone.
That'll be gone. I'm walking past, and thinking, okay. Goes in the club base. A few of the boys, you seen that car? No. It's Dave Kitson.
Yeah.
He's sat in his car, so he's travelled down on his own. And the team bus pulled up, and these players sat getting off the bus. James Beattie.
Yeah, it was the first team, wasn't it?
It was the first team.
Yeah.
He sent the first team down, right?
Was Delap part of that team?
No.
With the throw?
Yeah,
I've always wanted to meet someone that faced that throw.
So he was in this, but he
didn't play.
Delap wasn't there.
Right.
Now, is it Wilkinson? Wilkinson.
Yeah.
They sent
I've seen the photo. They had a penny.
I would have loved to see Jermaine Pennant play against you.
So they're two strikers, but Dave Kitson and James Beattie.
That's it, yeah.
So me and Jermaine were just like, loving this. Wilkinson, I think he's playing right back, so I'm playing left back. Wilkinson, the first interaction I have, like big crowd, there's hundreds come to watch, because, comes bombing down Wilkinson, I just go, smash! Just fucking smash him out. He gets up, he's going mad. This is like a bit of a charity game, innit?
Yeah.
Referee, what ref? And you can imagine my tackles as well. My Twitter picture is actually me. You can see me, I'm on 2 feet. That's against Stoke.
I'm to smash him.
That's against Stoke. So to me, it's a cup final. You'll never get it. Probably do it again.
You can just imagine someone in that club at Stoke City, when in that moment when you've done that, they've turned to Pulis and they've gone, I told you we shouldn't have come here.
That was within the first 20 seconds. Smash.
Fucking brilliant.
Referees come over. What ref?
He ran into me.
Must be horrible. Like the football, I don't know if you've actually seen the football pitch. It's it's horrible.
Yeah, it's wobbly, it's all over the place.
Were there any comments from them, like during the game or anything like about? I don't mean about you guys, but about come on.
No, but
What's this like?
you got what's their mindset? Like you're a Premier, because the Premier League at the time.
Yeah,
you're,
Premier League.
You turn up to this.
Yeah.
Like you've got to be mentally. So they just got on with it. There was no, you know, there was no moaning or groaning, and they were just.
Listen to a few podcasts and players that have played for Tony Pulis, and all of them basically say he didn't give a shit what anyone thought.
Probably.
So there's no point moaning because he doesn't care. Yeah. So they probably just got on with it by then.
They had this guy in centre midfield. He was a young, I say young kid, 18, 19. They signed him for like 600k like the week before. Like, I can't remember his name. I'll try to think of his name now.
Now he's playing against whiskey and centre.
Yeah, whiskey. I've got you know whiskey. That was his first game.
Wow.
First game.
He's turned up down there.
We lost like 11-0.
Yeah. Pulis probably he probably took more interest, more than anyone, how they played, how they reacted to being around that, probably, didn't they?
Yeah. So I was remember after the game then, kids come onto the pitch, they do autograph books. So at this point, I was in good shape. I had my top off. I used to take my top off. My missus in the sun. Some kid runs up to me, gives me this book. I'm like,
You didn't sign it.
You sure? You sure? Yeah.
You didn't sign it.
I just goes to make the sign it. His dad checks over. He doesn't play for Stoke. I actually book off and went to
I'd have snatched it back when I signed it. Best wishes, Screeno.
Out of the two, so BT was the I think Stoke signed him. Was it like 8 million or 7 million? I can't remember. He signed for somebody for a.
He played for England, didn't he, BT?
It's mad. It's mad.
Because when he was, I think it was when he was at Southampton, because the fans used to sing at him, didn't they? If BT plays for England, so can I.
Oh,
that was the one. Yeah. But he did play for England. Yeah.
All right,
he used to bang a lot of goals in.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
But out of all of them, the one that stood out for me on that day, Dave Kitson, he was unbelievable.
He was class. I remember him. He was at Reading, wasn't he?
He was at Reading.
He was quality at Reading.
Quality. He was like, But it's like, obviously it's a different level, but you don't appreciate it. So like they're just levels above.
They touch and they.
Yeah, it's just everything. They're always like 4 or 5 steps ahead of you in their brain of what they're going to do.
Yeah.
You know? So but that's it.
Claimed the fame.
Claimed the fame.
And then played at Llanwern. So we had, what did we enjoy at Llanwern? We had a good consolidation season. Our first season we were there with you.
Yeah.
5th or 6th, something like that. We got to the semi-final of the Cup though, didn't we? Do you remember that?
We did. Was that the season I left? And
No.
we had Taswell in the semis?
No, you lasted another season and a bit before you left. Yeah. Taswell in the semis. But do you remember going up, it was supposed to be at Cambrian, wasn't it? Before the 3G was down.
The floodlights failed.
And the floodlights failed, didn't they? It was like a Tuesday night in Cambrian.
We were all there, all in the kit.
And do you remember Sam Artrey having an absolute head fit at one of the league officials?
No.
And he was right. Taswell versus Llanwern up in the Rhondda on a Tuesday night. It's like, what's that about?
He said, and he was
in February as well. It was February.
Yeah,
I remember.
What are we doing up here anyway? Because the thing is, there'd been a history of floodlight failures at Cambrian before then. I know it's all sorted now and it's a lovely ground, isn't it? But you know, it was a horrible pitch back then. So this would have been my first season, so I don't know. 11, something like that?
2011.
11, 12, something like
Oh,
that.
they only got electricity up there.
Sam was right though in what he was saying. He's like, how many other places could we have played that game?
Well, it was one of the worst surfaces in the Welsh League at the time, in February, because of the mud and the weather and the poor drainage, and they'd had a history of floodlight failures, and the league have gone, oh, we'll put it up there. Yeah. So then, a week later, we end up playing them at home, because we tossed the coin and won the toss. We play them at home,
I remember.
And then we lost 1 or 2-0, didn't we?
Yeah, I think it was 2-0. I think it was 2-0.
And then the following season, we've obviously had a lot of new players come in, and we've battled it out with Barry Town.
And the Nethley.
Well, Llanelli ended up 4th or 5th, didn't it?
Oh, did they? They didn't go. Oh, yeah, we went.
It was Riska, us, and Barry.
Yeah.
But it was us and Barry for the title, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And we had that famous last-minute own goal by Liam Palmer when we're 2-1 up against Barry, and it would have meant winning the league. But anyway, we went up. But we had our famous blowout at our time at Jenner Park. Now I'm going to let you tell your story, and then I'm going to fill in the gaps. So the backdrop is we're 2-0 down at half-time against Barrytown at Jenner Park, and it's us and them, top of the league at the time, just before Christmas.
So we come at half-time,
Yeah.
getting bummed and we 2-0 down, Jenner Park, they always got crazy. So I remember that.
There's a guy banging a bin.
I remember that, right? So I remember at the time, my missus at the time, who I got a daughter with, I would only take her, like, she'd be like, why the fuck you going to football on Saturday? You're gone all day, you should be spending time with her. So I'd only take her to the stadiums, so like Llanwern.
Yeah. Look where I play. Yeah.
You're not taking her to the fucking Triarish.
What do you mean? She could be in the house.
You're not taking her to the Triarish.
Open the front door.
Open the front door. So I take it to the nice game. So I'm going to pull up for the game with her, and Barrytown have just come. They've just been relegated. haven't they?
Double relegation.
Double relegation
Yeah.
to the bottom. Pull up, and there's all these fans with Barry like tops on with the scarves.
Yeah. Replica shirts.
Come on, love, the players' entrance this way. Walk in, just go here, stand. Whatever. So, and it's packed, isn't it? There's a guy who runs.
Well, he's
banging a bin, but
Yeah. It's a bin, is it?
It's a bin.
It's a green
It's a massive green
I thought it was
I think there's a guy with a drum now,
It was a weenie
and they
bin
were
then.
singing a song at Whiskey, the following year, I remember. So like,
so
I've always liked their fans because they are proper fans.
Yeah, the proper fans. So I don't know if it was that. I don't think it was that. It might have been that game actually. So they've kicked off. The ball's come to me. I've tried to bring it down. Touch like Jimmy Savile. It's gone out. That's it. Fucking play on free. Play on the free. And they're all chanting, play on free. That's it. My head's gone there.
Yeah.
So every time I get on the ball, I'm shanking it. And then kind of 30 minutes in, probably should have been dragged before that, I play a good pass. And they're all clapping. So it's good. It's good though, isn't it? It's horrible, but it's good. Anyway, I don't know that. So we get half time. We're 2-0 down. We're getting our pants pulled down. I don't know. You always used to protect like fucking Sam. Fucking Sam. The cunt don't do anything. He just fucking sits there. No, now I'm older and a little bit wiser, and I've kind of managed a little bit. You appreciate what he does. But as a player at the time, you just see him as just a lazy. But what he does is actually it's quite important. It's quite important. And that's what I remember. And you're like, I'm sure you come at me, and I'm just like, fucking no.
I definitely did come at you. I'm going to tell you why.
And then me and Jermaine are kind of like, but Jeb, yeah, no, you don't know. The tactics are wrong. This is wrong. Everything's wrong as a player. Like I said, I appreciate this more now, as I've been on the other side. Everything's wrong but yourself as players.
Yeah.
You know, it's easy to play. And then so you fucking stormed it. You probably fucking went with it. Because you got boys.
He had to give me my half-time sheet.
So you're probably at this point, me and Jermaine always laugh, you're probably on the fucking F. So we've gone out. So me and Jermaine took over the team. Right, come on, boys. We fucking got this. And we go out, we score 2-1. Right?
I love that this is his version.
This is my version. He's nowhere to be seen. So I look over, he's fucking celebrating. I'm like, there's a. You done a fucking U-turn on the M4, did you?
Hang on. Right. Is that the end of your version?
That's my version.
Okay. That actually would have been funnier.
We saved it. We saved that game. 2-0 with Barrytown.
Okay. So, firstly, you used the cans. Here's why I was into you at half time. So you were playing against Dale Howarth. Dale Howarth is the open can there, right? Yeah. And
is he the annoying fucker that went to Australia or something?
I think he might have gone to Australia. He came through the Celtic Academy.
Plays for Cumberland Celtic.
He was from Cumberland. Good player, Dale. Anyway, so what we were saying to you was, you don't need to go mark him up by the guy banging a bin over there, right? Just stay in your unit there. And twice you went out to him there, leaving an almighty gap here, and he ran in and fucking scored, right? That was the point, because like you say, you wouldn't have it at the time. You wouldn't have it. And you go, no, but what do you want me to play like a left centre back? And I looked at you and went, yeah. if he's out there,
Edge of the box, edge of the box,
leave him
sit.
out there. Because they didn't have a big forward or anything that he could hit a cross into. Anyway, right? So the week I've left and all this. I've walked out the changing room. I stood in the corridor because I'm fuming. And then George Enescu tries to take over.
Hey boys, I will still in the dressing room.
And then you and Jermaine and all that. And eventually, I think they've managed to get you and Jermaine to sit down anyway, right? But anyway, like, I haven't even taken my boots off. So you're on the M4.
He was on the fucking corner.
So anyway, we go out second half. You play nice and narrow. Dale Orff doesn't get a kick, and we drew 2-2. But I think that's the only time we ever had a blowout in the changing room, I would say. So then we got promoted that year, unlucky not to win the league, but they were a great side anyway, so there's no shame in it. Like, so then we go up the following year, and it's against Barry Town. That's what leads to you leaving the club. So we've had a rotten start due to a load of injuries.
Yeah.
Loads of injuries, to be fair.
When Galts was away, wasn't it?
That's right. And then we've got it back to 2-1 second half against Barry Town. And then you punched one of their players in the ribs and got sent off, didn't you?
Yeah,
It's not like you got a red card.
I shouldn't have.
And I was like, and I just remember that day just thinking like, nah, this can't go on this now. Like it was just, it was like, because we thought, well, we'll go up again. Because the team was that good.
Yeah, it was.
And then injuries and everything, I think a lot of us got frustrated, probably why you ended up giving someone a dig, because it was the same two teams as it was the previous year, but they were streets ahead of us now because we'd had such a poor pre-season, then we'd had injuries and whatever. So I was just like, you're going to have to go. But the reason you ended up coming back, right, it wasn't actually footballing reasons, right? We obviously benefited from having you back and Jermaine obviously having his buddy back and all that. But more than anything, right, it got a few weeks out later and I just thought, this place is quiet.
Yeah.
Like the banter's gone, all the laughs and the jokes are gone and that sort of thing, right? And I said to Fletch, I'm like, I'm going to have to get Skrino back. Like, he's the only one who can save this atmosphere, like. And that's how we got you back then, wasn't it?
It just didn't work.
Fletch tried to have banter.
He tried.
Yeah, but no one was having it.
You want to go fuck off, Fletch. It was like...
So you ended up back with us, didn't you?
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And yeah, we ended the season well and decent finish in Division 2, got to another semi-final.
Got another semi-final. So
Yeah.
I remember it differently. Now, you might be blowing smoke at my ass, so I'd come back, maybe more so for the atmosphere in the dressing room. But he was like, oh, we drew Taswell in the cup again, I'm going to say, twice.
Yeah, two semi-finals against
Two
Tass,
semi-finals.
yeah.
And we played them at Taswell.
Yeah, well, you look after Topper.
That's it. You
Yeah,
said stay
Yeah.
Mark Topper.
Yeah,
You rapid, didn't he, Topper?
Yeah, and a good player, but if you
And a good
got
player.
into
I
it,
think
you'd have
Jamal
a
was
chance.
it as well. Jamal Roberts.
Jamal Roberts, yeah.
He's fast, he's rapid. They're not as fast as me.
True.
Not as fast. No, my Twitter thing used to be the fastest man in the Welsh League.
Yeah.
You want to race me?
Yeah.
And yeah, but I remember we lost narrowly by one goal, I
I
think.
can still see the goal.
So he's broke from the halfway.
It was a breakaway.
It was a
wasn't
break. We've done
Off the
well.
corner.
I think I kept, in all fairness, top. He's a very good. I kept him quiet
Yeah.
right up until that point, and I've kind of gone in on the halfway line, and
He's managed to skip away, but you remember the goal?
yeah. I blame Sam Hartry.
So
Sam's looking at me. I'm looking at him. I'm like, don't fucking look at me, you prick. And he's going, screw you, fuck off.
So you've got dusted on the halfway line. I agree, the only time that day, and he's got to the byline and he's cut it back, and Sam's tracked into the box, and for some reason, and Sam to this day still can't explain why he did it. It was just, he stepped over it, like jaxed it.
Yeah.
And I think it was Barry Gunston on the penalty spot, just whips it in the corner. Whoever it was their number 9, whoever it was.
No, it
for the time.
was Zach. Who's the guy we signed?
No, it wasn't Zaki.
It wasn't Zaki.
No. But whoever the number 9 was for Taswell at the time, he was stood on the penalty spot and he just swept it into the corner. And it was one of them, because Sam had done so much for me as a player, even up to then, I just remember looking at him and just thinking, what have you just done?
Yeah.
I was so shocked because he was so calm. he was such a cool customer with the ball, and he's just stepped over the ball in the middle of his own box, and they've just bang 1-0, and that was it. And we were like, I can't believe that player has just done that. I don't think I ever saw him do anything like that before or since. It was weird. But it was one moment. One
moment I always remember him going, screaming, oh my God, that happened on the halfway line, son.
That's like someone could
On
have
the halfway line, son. Come on, now. There's a long way to go to
get to the edge of the box.
get to the edge of the box. You know what I mean? But yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disappointing, but, you know, it was... So that ended up being my last season there. Because obviously that summer a few people started leaving then and stuff, didn't they?
Yeah.
So did you stay there initially? Because you ended up then coming up to Porth.
No,
So you took the piss out of him. You followed us up to Porth then as well.
So it's the same kind of situation, I think. So you had left. Di and Alan, bless them.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Liam. What are we going to do, man? Don't worry, Di, I'll be all right. Like, I get it, because you quit. I remember, I was in work on that night, and you quit at like 11 o'clock when we had a friendly against Panteg the next day.
Yeah, something like that, yeah.
And I had Di blowing up my phone.
So the reason for that, it had obviously been a difficult summer. A few players we knew were going to leave in the summer. But it was the previous summer was the reason that we didn't have a good start to the season. Everyone had sacked it off, and it was going the same way. Yeah. And there were one or two others just like, oh, I'm going to have a look somewhere else. And I just thought that team that we'd built and we'd had a successful couple of years with, the team was coming to an end. Yeah. And I just thought, do you know what?
It also, though, didn't it? The team was coming to an end. It was also financially the club was like the amount of conversations you'd have with the two of them over stuff. I'd get sponsorship in. They'd be like, oh, right, can you get this in this year? And I'm like, I can't go back to the same people again. I can't do it.
Yeah, it was, I mean, you know yourself, it was hard work financially. Like, I can't remember who we were talking to, but it was on one of these podcasts, and I was telling them, like, when we beat Risker in Division 3, and it was like, it's pretty certain we're going to go up now. Like, Alan Watkins was genuinely, because he led that club as well, didn't he, right? Alan Watkins was genuinely concerned. Well, we're gonna have to pay for linesmen as well now. And I was like, can you not let me just have this win today before I'm worrying about how we're going to pay for linesmen?
I tell you, my best memory of him, like, absolute world class. Remember every time Dom used to put a ball over the roof to clean the ball, and you could hear him going, yeah. It's like, no, well, we just win the game. The ball's in the car park.
You're winning 3-0 in the top of the league game, right? Dom Dwyer had put a ball on the roof of the stadium to waste time at the end of the game, and you come in afterwards, and he wouldn't even mention the game. He'd just be, that's another ball he's put on the roof.
That's
another £40 down the
world class. What a place to play, though.
It can be. It's a great place to play, but then it also G's up and fires up the opposition.
We noticed that a
so
lot.
When you've got teams like, you know, I keep referring to Triaris, but come on, let's be honest.
You know they got a new ground now, don't you? I've never actually been to the new ground, but the old one.
Where is it?
Like,
is it in Triaris?
I've no idea.
No, I don't think it is.
I've no idea.
Mate, it's nowhere near as bad as that other thing we played on.
Is it where Nana managed, when Nana was manager?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. May as well cap your graves.
Has it got a co-op?
Probably not.
So we've established, right, that before we started recording tonight, that the sign of if a place is worth living in or not is, has it got a co-op? Is that accurate?
Spot on. A bit of background to this. I've got a kid who lives in Port Talbot. He's only 5 months old, and I gauge an area as like, has it got a co-op? So I'm like, I'm over her house. I'm gonna go to the co-op. What? Co-op? No, we haven't got a co-op. What do you mean we haven't got a co-op? But it's Port Talbot, isn't it?
Mate, just to be clear, Pencoed has got a co-op.
I know. The cut-off point to civilization, right? It's like Game of Thrones, isn't it? Watch Game of Thrones? You would build a wall at Pencoed. You build a wall at Pencoed, and you just go, you call that the... What would be the South?
The Shire.
You know,
Lord of the Rings.
The wall would go there. Obviously, I take my son first, but the wall would be there.
I can't remember all the areas in Game of Thrones. So who are the White Walkers? Are they from the Rhondda? Or?
Fucking Trearis there. 100%. 100% Trearis.
Anyway, what were you saying about Trearis lifting their game at Newport Stadium?
Teams come in the
Oh,
stadium and run their game.
it lifts, it's a lifter. It's like a bit of a leveler.
Yeah,
so you could be a good footballing team, but then you're walking out, you know.
Yeah.
And you're going to be like, this is
Yeah,
like a cup now.
lift
You're
your
going to
standard.
play that
Yeah,
once
yeah,
a season,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
twice if you like, if you get a cup. But it's like a leveler.
Especially when they were in Division 3 in the Welsh League.
Yeah, the old tier was the best. The three, you had the three divisions. You know.
I preferred it, personally.
Like, the forums? The
what?
forum, the Welsh League forum?
Oh, wow, yeah.
Talk about that.
Rob Dog was that.
Yeah, we were talking to Gary Taylor the other week about that. I know exactly who Vog Dog is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I still see him from time to time.
Funny.
But yeah, the forums, they were like,
That
they
was
were like before Twitter was popular for abusing people, weren't they?
it was the forums. You would go on, wouldn't you? You'd go on.
Yeah.
And then the accounts I used to create.
Oh,
Just the stir. Just hammering.
Just hammer them. And then I'd even comment on, I'd comment on my own posts. Log back in then.
that doesn't even surprise me.
Yeah.
That doesn't even
Talk
surprise
to
me.
yourself on the forums.
Saturday night, setting up Hotmail accounts. So
Fucking hell. Didn't you have better things to do on a Saturday night?
No, before I had about 100 kids. Yeah.
No, it's just Twitter. Everyone just abuses Gary Taylor on Twitter now.
On Twitter.
Have you I don't think you'd have played against Gary. So you haven't sort of been aware of that, have you? He gets a hell of hammering on Twitter.
Was he not playing him when he was at Pontardawe?
He probably would have, but you might not remember him.
What,
He was
played
against him?
Played against him when he was
Centre
Pontardawe.
midfield.
Very
Did he
good.
sign for Porth for a bit?
No.
Oh no, I think it was someone else.
Gareth Taylor.
Gareth.
Yeah, no, Gary Taylor was very
No,
good
did he
centre.
not play against him when he had that most ridiculous red card?
That clip's still about.
Yeah, I know. The
It's
Pontardawe.
a
You know
bit-
what I mean? Don't you?
Oh, the
Pontardawe.
last minute penalty.
Pontardawe.
Yeah.
Where it's, one, it's not a
I've got a
penalty,
red card.
and two, it's never a red card.
That's right.
We went up there with Porth. It was when we
Morgan was the goals for us.
that first season winning
Yeah.
where we were just basically the aim was to stay up.
Yeah. We finished ninth,
and
which I
Pont-
still class as one of my best ever achievements. Finishing ninth with our team.
Because Pontardawe were going for it as well. I think
Yeah,
they were up
yeah,
there,
they
weren't
were the
Good
best.
choice.
And we've
ones,
gone there and we've like given them a game.
Yeah.
And it's like
They scored last minute penalty.
Like I've had lots of red cards. If you look like the old division, your
It's a
three
shame
divisions,
Comet wasn't about.
Yeah, it's not. It's not
Because
on
your record would be impressive, wouldn't it?
It would be. It would be. You don't mind so much if it's like, you know, if you're getting stuck in, it's like an hard challenge and it's a red, but it's for stupid shit.
Yeah,
Let's
yeah.
be honest. It
Yeah.
was like you said about the Barry.
You're right though. There's still a video of that about, isn't
still a
there?
video.
But in
Yeah,
fairness,
yeah.
that's not even a foul, never mind a red card.
Yeah, it was laughable. But so you followed us to Porth. You played with us for a while, but then you had quite a high bar for calling an exit from a club dramatic. But you had quite a dramatic exit from Porth. Do you want to talk us through it?
Yeah, so we played that was the second season winning.
Yeah.
Did we go up? No, we stayed.
No,
we stayed in the
but
Division
when-
2. This was, wasn't it?
We were in Division 2, but we were second or third in the league all season.
Yeah, so we're playing home. So I remember this quite well actually.
I don't.
I can
I
still
don't.
see
I
it
don't
now,
remember this.
So basically, we had Tyrone Topper.
Yeah, so you're already on a yellow.
I'm already on a yellow.
This is important for the story. So you're already on
I
a
forgot
yellow.
that part.
Yeah, you're already on a yellow card. Yeah.
So what I remember, I didn't get a red card, did I?
Go on.
So what I remembered is I was on a yellow, which I forgot about actually. And you're fucking screaming, fucking scream, fucking. But Topper was like the Sam Hatch, you're like, oh, fucking Topper, come here. Yeah, I mean, can't see. I remember just doing something like rolling the ball at the top, and he didn't run for it. It's mine. I've just gone, fuck off. And I just walked off the pitch. No, so I think I walked off the pitch and the referees give me a red card, so I've took my top off and walked off.
No, so you're already on a yellow, and your head's gone, and I've turned to the dugout before I've even seen that you're doing anything, and I'm getting a sub. I go, might be Brad, young Brad.
Yeah.
Brad, come here, like that. And as I turn like that, your shirt is already off, and you're walking off towards the changing rooms like that. So I'm thinking, I'm going, ref sub, forgetting you're on a yellow. Because I think shirt off yellow, if you walk off that pitch, that's another yellow. But you're already going. So he couldn't wait, the ref. He's like, reaching in his pocket with excitement. And this is why I don't think you even realised you got sent off then, because you're gone. Second yellow, red. So I'm like, oh, cheers, screen. You couldn't at least let me sub you. Like, so this is first half.
Yeah, first half.
So we played.
Like first 10 minutes.
So you in a changing room, got your stuff
Gone.
down the motorway, didn't see you for about another 2 years.
Gone.
Head had gone.
Head had gone. Yeah. Well, my ex from Porth. No, but I remember
Well,
looking.
if you're going to leave a club,
I
that's the way to go.
in my head, it was like, yeah, fuck this. Let's go. You deserve better than this. Come on. Come on. Change rooms locked. I'm like that.
You have to let you in, did he?
You! What the fucking changing rooms?
He was
He was just casually strolling, Well, I'm like that. He opens them up, and I like you. I got a lot of time. I really like you. He's gold.
Was Greeny there when Golds got sent off? Was he gone by then?
No, I think he would have been there. Yeah, against Cumberland Celtic.
Was he there when Golds got sent off?
No.
Bully two-footed him in the bollocks. And he got up and punched him, and the ref sent Golds off and booked Bully. And Golds, it's where Golds was like a caged animal.
He was
Talk about it now.
He was up on a charge and all that sort of stuff, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, he was on like a disrepute charge.
FAW
and all
were going
that,
to do him.
Yeah. So he had his two barristers go and defend him.
Golds did.
Me and him, yeah.
At the FAW. Yeah.
Oh, you
got like a proper charge.
I thought you meant like.
Who would put their fate of not going to jail or not in our hands?
I could have gone, mate, no problem, I'd do it.
So, from there, is that where you went to Panteg?
That's why I went to Panteg. So I was going
So you went
to.
to Panteg as a player.
So I left there, and then obviously mates with Lawrence.
Yeah.
Started training with Undy, and he was like, "It's time for Undy. If you want, come with me." But he gave me the seconds.
I remember you telling me.
He gave me the seconds. So come on, Law. But what I will say about Lawrence, he's very good, but he's very honest. Like he won't take casual. He's like, "You're not going to first. You're not good enough for the first. You're going
Wouldn't
to
you'd rather that though, wouldn't you? You'd rather someone actually be honest and blow smoke up your ass and just have you at the club in case they have 6 injuries. It's better, isn't it?
Yeah, no, it is. Yeah. So the transfer was done. It was going in, and then somehow I remember at the time I was buying a house, right?
I knew the name Mark Taylor was about to head towards
Yeah.
this
So I'm buying a
conversation.
house. So I'm in
world's
my
number
mother-in-law's
one
at the time.
salesman.
I'm like, this number calling me. Like, I don't know what this number is, so don't answer it. Google's it. Fucking 1-to-1 mortgages. Oh, fucking ass. Some claim trying to get me, they know I'm buying a house, they've got my details. This number keeps ringing and ringing. Fucking answer it.
Sounds like Mark.
Mark Taylor. So you must have given him my number. So I was like, mate, it's
Because
just...
even though you'd pissed me off that day, I used to talk to Mark quite a lot when he was manager of Panteg. And I remember talking to he might have heard and rung me and asked about you. And me going like, well, look, he's done with us, but he will do a good job for
Do
you.
you know the story? Do you know the story when he was on holiday? I don't know if you was there. So we played Panteg that pre-season.
I was there, he wasn't there.
Yeah.
In a friendly,
Yeah, I
they
remember.
Panteg.
Yeah.
And their captain at
Down
the
the
time,
dip.
yeah, Kirk,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Had smashed Brad.
Right, yeah.
So I'm left back, and this is up there. I've come running
Yeah.
from left back, and I've literally left the
Yeah, I
ground
remember.
2 foot in
Yeah,
his
you did.
chest.
Yeah, you did, I remember.
And all hell has broken loose.
No, I do remember.
Because I literally 2 foot him in the chest.
Yeah, I remember
And
that.
scraps kicked off.
He wasn't there.
I've two-footed him. Hang on. I've two-footed him.
In the chest.
In
He
the
did.
chest.
It's one of them. It's one of those film ones.
There's like a Jackie Chan scene. I've run from left back.
Yeah, he did. I remember it now.
Like, you don't do that. What was Brad, 17?
Maybe not even 17.
16, 17? You don't do that.
I tell you what it was like. Not quite as bad. Do you remember Whiskies at West End? Do
No.
you remember that?
Yeah.
Where a kid
They've scored late, haven't they?
kid's kicking Whiskey all game, and the ref's giving him nothing. And the Whiskey says to this kid at right back, next time the ball comes on your head, I'm going to kick you in the head. Right? Yeah. Ball goes in the air. Whiskey, bang, kicks him square in the face.
He's run at him from about 20 yards, taken off, and like studded him in the face. This guy.
So you're 2 foot in the chest, Whiskey's kicked him in the head. They're similar.
I love this.
Two Albion Rovers boys at their best.
They're similar.
But that's, I think from the game now, when you see, obviously the younger. It's not that it should be, but
Well, kicking people in the face
No,
is probably
shouldn't be.
even above my bar, if I'm
but
honest.
the physicality of it is gone.
Yeah, yeah.
And I don't know. I blame the academies. I do. I blame like you play with these players and they'll train all day. They make you look like dickheads. You know, they're passing and it's all good. But then you get out to the 11-a-side field. It's like, I'm eating you alive.
Yeah.
Just because I call it like a pre-nudge. So when the ball's coming, I just give them. They go like that. It's horrible.
Yeah.
You know. But I think that's going. You know. I do.
So, Panteg, they were obviously in the Welsh League. They've done a great job. I followed Mark and Panteg's journey as they came through the Gwent Leagues.
Yeah.
So, who was manager? Is Mark manager then, or was it when Wilmot was manager?
Mark Taylor was manager then.
So, Mark has finished, and then you must have played for Wilmot as well then?
Yeah, I did play for Wilmot.
So, Wilmot played for us at Crossy, didn't he?
He did,
Yeah.
Good guy, love Gareth. And then you become manager. I can genuinely say, with my hand on my heart, when I saw the tweet, the new manager of Welsh League Panteg is Liam Screen, my jaw didn't just nearly hit the floor, it nearly went through the floor. Because I thought, this man is going to motivate people. He's going to... Jesus Christ, what is he going to say when they're 2-0 down at half time? He's just going to come in and wipe the floor with everyone. So how did you find it when you became the manager and to make the decisions?
So when they sold it to him, Mark, he's a salesman.
He honestly he could sell anything to most
he's successful
people.
in what he does, and he's business-wise, he's a salesman. He can sell it. Like I didn't want to go to Panteg originally, but he fucking sold.
Once you that phone, when you threw answer that phone,
I'm like, oh, okay, he's my best mate, you know. So they sold it. We had a coffee and whatever. Yeah, okay, let's kind of do it. I thought it'd be a breeze, right? So like the clubs I've been at, Llanwern, I've always kind of really had the dressing room, so like the boys on my team, it's gonna be easy. So obviously I've been at Panteg like three seasons then, so I kind of had the dressing room. I was easy. No, it's
different world, isn't it?
What surprised you? Like what weren't you expecting that you thought, oh, this is a bit?
So pre-season, people speaking to people like face to face on the phone, your mates, or giving you their word, and like, yeah, we're going to sign, and we don't.
Yeah.
Mate, so they just don't turn up for the first session. So was Gareth Southern at?
He was there when we first went to Llanwern.
It was me and Sub that done it like a joint thing. So Sub was with me, so we're like, yeah, brilliant. We've got all these boys. Pre-season first session, I think we had about 9 players turned up.
Right.
And we look at each other, but so-and-so should be coming, and people just let you down.
Yeah.
So people giving you word, it doesn't mean nothing, right?
Absolutely nothing.
Absolutely nothing. And then it was just tough to get that season, just to get players to commit and players to play. And bear in mind, like there's no bones about it, no secret, we're paying money, mind. We're dishing money out.
Yeah.
50 quid a game. Mad thing at Panteg is it was Mark basically sign-on fees. So we've given some players like 500 quid to sign on, and 50 quid a game. And even then, it's a struggle to get them to train in, and it was just hardest thing I've ever done. It was hands down. But I've seen the season out, and I always knew kind of a couple of games in whether we stayed up or we went down. Yeah, I'm done.
So your sort of persona on Twitter with it all was, fuck it, we'll get pissed up no matter what the score is.
We're not on the booze.
Was that something you were trying to create?
Yeah.
Because normally the teams that do that aren't the teams that are forking out £500 signing on fees.
No, because with the money side of thing, when you play, the mercenaries, isn't they?
Yeah.
They just come. They're not necessarily there for they're not there for the club. They're there for their payday.
Yeah.
So I try to create a culture where, look, all right, you're getting 50 quid a game or whatever it may be, but we're still going to have a good time. You're going to socialise.
Yeah.
We did to a certain extent.
You did you?
Yeah, and it was going well. Probably for the first 4 or 5 games, it was going well, and then players started to leave because other clubs are coming in and
giving them more.
Like you had 3 or 4 quality players, or decent players, I should say, and they're off.
That's the problem when you sign players that are signing for you for money.
Yeah.
Is if someone offers them more, they'll go for more.
They'll go for more.
So, sometimes I look back on our time coaching and particularly managing in the Welsh League. The only club we ever worked for that had any money was Porth. Yeah. And that's probably why we didn't have a very high turnover of players. Because they weren't signing for us for money. So they didn't leave for money a lot of the time. Do you know what I mean? Like just different mentalities. Yeah. Whereas if you're signing someone purely for 40 quid a game, someone gives them 60, they don't give a shit, do they?
No, I'm off. I'm getting 20 quid more.
Yeah.
But, and it was kind of that people didn't want to play football. Boys didn't want to play football.
Yeah, it's a strange thing.
So you've got a thing you were saying about Crossy, so you've got Cymraeg Celtic, Crossy, Panteg.
Yeah.
Who else around that area? They're the
Town now, isn't it?
Yeah, Town, you had Cymraeg Celtic. So my kind of thing is, they had to play, because why would you want to play for Panteg?
Yeah.
If you're any good, you're going to Cymraeg Celtic or Grandia Town, with a couple of divisions down. But
they were Welsh League though. So you're Welsh League. So
Welsh League.
That always had the pull, didn't it?
It did, yeah, it does.
Because that's been the problem for our club, Llanwern, for years, is that the number of players from the Llanwern area, even when we've been in Tier 4, if we'd been in Tier 3, it would have been a different story. They would have all played for us, but it's not a Welsh League club yet. So, it did have that, Panteg. I know you had Cross Acadiog and Cymraeg Celtic, but Cymraeg Town was struggling back then, weren't they? But I know what you mean. Celtic had the academy, and Cross Acadiog were Division 2 Welsh League, weren't they, at the time? So I know what you mean in that sense, but
it was hard to attract players. It was good. And I thought
Panteg was famous for the walk, wasn't it?
We played, so we actually played at T-Isaf because the Panteg pitch wasn't.
Yeah, played at Riscus pitch.
Oh, because they moved. I didn't realise that.
It wasn't. We couldn't get to a level that would have met the criteria. So we played at T-Isaf, and that was great for me because I signed a lot with Newport boys. Yeah. They're not travelling to Panteg, so it's just risk it down the road. But then, obviously, a lot of the Panteg boys, it's a weird one. It was the biggest problem was getting and sometimes I had myself, Southern. I had another one, Dan Rately, you all know him, and another boy, Shinner, his nickname was, absolute head baller, all 38 at the time. And we had some youth players from Panteg, and like I said, we had 3 or 4 good players, very good players. But the rest was shit. Yeah. That's no. I'm not trying to be disrespectful.
Yeah, they're just not Welsh League players.
When you've got people saying to me, why I'm the manager and I was still signed on, you should be playing instead of I'm looking, I'm like, but I can't. And then when we was fighting for survival, pretty much kind of 4th game in, it was kind of I started to play. So I was trying to manage. I was trying to play. I was trying to
play a manager.
It's hard. It's hard.
And the worst thing is as well, when you're the manager, sometimes you need to point out a mistake or give someone a bollocking, or sometimes just have a shout and a scream in a ball just to get people going.
Yeah.
And if they can go, well, you haven't passed it to a black and white shirt yet, mind. But it's hard, isn't it? If you yourself are out there 100%. Not playing well.
And kind of I said about the Mark Dodds thing, Dodsy, how he coaches
and walks
me and walks.
Yeah.
I've tried doing that, obviously, when I was playing for Panteg, trying to kind of, and I also try and do it now for my ratting squirrel.
Ratting squirrel.
I try and do it. I can't do it. It's so hard. It's so hard to
concentrate on your own game.
Coach. So it's almost like it's so hard.
So never going to be tempted to go back to it, no?
I don't think so.
I do think I'm interested that the first thing you said was about that people will just lie to your face.
Just lie to your face, straight.
That is still something I don't think I ever truly come to terms with. That is that people will, and sometimes people you've known a long time, that you might have had, like in my case, you might have had really good experiences with as manager and player in the past. They go, it'd be good to get back together, wouldn't it? All of that.
Yeah. It's mad when you look at the ones, I know we talked about a few before, where you go you're offering someone 50 quid and someone 20 miles further down the motorway is offering them 55 pounds, right? But they'll go for the extra fiver and you're going, you're driving 40 miles, you stupid fuck. And they're like, but he's offering me an extra fiver, 10%. I'm like, you're driving to the end of fucking Wales.
Can you remember, right, back at Porth, Nathan Doe?
Yeah.
Doey. Yes.
Yeah, I remember Doey.
So I always remember,
Doey.
obviously, again, it's no secret,
Good goal scorer.
Yeah,
Me, yeah.
additional to goal 8 from Porth. So he got released by Newport, the academy. Risker, sorry.
Yeah.
He come from Risker. So he lived in Newport, so he was like, oh, do me a favour, can you pick him up? And,
Yeah.
So he's cottoned on, he's seen this brain envelope I've got.
Yeah.
When he was quite forward. What's that, mate? Oh, money, you know, and you could imagine what I'm like. He was like 18 at the time, maybe 19. You can imagine what I'm like. Oh, money for God. Are you getting paid? You try, no, but you are getting, yeah. Ain't much, and I've exaggerated through the roof. I've gone like something like 120 a game.
He was not. He was getting money, but he was coming in from Risker as a youth player.
Yeah.
So that's what we paid him, was as a youth player looking to prove himself. And to be fair to him, he started boshing goals in, didn't he? So when he came to me then and we're like, he said to me, how am I only getting 15 a game and 5 at a goal, and you're paying Screeno 125? Right? So I thought, nothing I text him back here is going to do justice to what I need to say. So I rang him. I was like, Dowie, have a word with yourself, mate. He's like, what? I said, look, I know you're a bit green, but you know, if I had £125 for a left back,
who's right footed?
Do you think I'd give it to Liam fucking Screen? He's like, well, I don't know how much people get in it. And I was like, listen, you're right enough though. You've done well, you've started well, so we'll give you an extra tenner on your basic, and then keep getting your goal bonus, stuff like that. But yeah, he believed you. He believed you that you were on like 125, 150.
You can imagine me on the M4. Mate, 120 quid a game. Face.
Saying that though, do you remember Palmer when we were at?
What a boy.
But do you remember Palmer's interview about Gareth Bale in the paper?
No.
Do you remember that?
No.
There's an article of him where they went to school together.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I can't remember, the Sun, I think it is, right? He's in the paper and it's like, oh yeah, I knew Gareth as a youngster, and it's like, I play semi-professional football for Llanwern, telling people that he was getting 150 a game.
What a player he was, mind.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Brilliant
He had a
footballer.
bad break, didn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah,
it was that Risker.
Risker playing for us,
was it?
yeah. For
Yeah, I think we
Llanwern.
left at that.
Someone went over the top, two-footed him over the ball, broke his leg, never played again.
Yeah. He's lying on the floor on the pitch. Clearly a serious injury, right?
Where's my phone?
And he's got someone to go and get his phone.
I had to
right?
ring his old man.
And he's on the phone to his old man. This is away at Risker now, a horrible crowd, wasn't it? He's on the floor. He's like, all right, Dad, listen, you're going to have to come and get my car. And they're like, why is that? He said, I basically shattered my leg, I think, Dad. Can't was anything on the floor. Yeah. And then he's on the floor looking at the football scores.
Yeah, I had to...
His legs like that.
Yeah, his old man rang me back. I know his old man. And his old man rang me. He's like, how bad is he? I said, bad. And he said, you turn around and so-and-so's winning 3-1. So we can't finish the conversation, right, without just asking your opinion on a couple of things from the current Welsh League game, because it's things I've like seen you have a little comment on. So what do you make of the rebrand of our former club Llanwern to Newport City? Then?
Absolute shit show. Who done that? Was it Ben Archery?
I don't know who it was actually,
I think
but I know it on me.
Fucking, what is going on?
Was it Ben though before?
I don't know. I'm going to
it?
blame Ben. Let's blame Ben. No, I don't know. I don't know.
Or was it?
I don't know. It might be Holdsworth, is it?
It's only a name though.
No, but it's not. The club's been going for, since 19, I don't know what it is, 60 some, and you've just changed the name. What? It's like a Temu of Newport fucking County. Why changing Newport City?
They've made quite a success.
No, they have, in all fairness.
Social media,
but that still would have happened if you would have kept the Llanwern brand. Right? So you've changed the name to Newport City. I don't know why. Don't know why.
But like, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of it, but like in their defence, they would also say, well, yeah, but we used to play in Llanwern as well, and we don't anymore. We play at this stadium that we rent.
But that's the team name, and it's been there since it's founded. So why would you? It's all, that's on par with again Vincent Tan, whatever his name is, changing the Cardiff City
Blue the red.
Blue the red.
Do you reckon it's that bad?
I think it's like me personally. I think it's horrendous. Just keep. That's the team name. Go fucking set up your own team.
Temu, Newport County.
Fuck you.
But in all,
Mate, you do know you're going to get battered for that now, don't you?
Temu,
do you think I
Newport
get
County.
No, I know.
but in all fairness to them, they've done
Yeah,
well.
they
From
have.
where it was,
Social media investment
like
done
when
really well.
Sam took over, they were they was fighting. I remember when I was at Lliswerry a couple of years ago, they were fighting to stay in the league that one season. They just about stayed up, and then they've gone. Got a bit of investment, and they've gone. So you can't really. It's kind of hot and cold for them, to be honest. You can't. And one of my mates. Temu was assistant manager there.
Yeah.
Very good player. I think he's played assistant. I'm not sure if he puts his boots on anymore. So it's kind of bittersweet. Like, I want him to do well. I really do, and I mean that. But at the same time, with all the social media and stuff, I just think, oh.
Isn't that just the way it's all going now, though?
No, I don't think so.
Mate,
Have you ever seen Dorking Wanderers?
Yeah, but I love watching it.
Yeah, that's brilliant, that is.
Yeah.
That's brilliant.
Yeah.
But this is like the fucking Temu version.
you say
You're
that.
setting yourself up like they're making yourself...
So you've given credit to Sam Oldsworth for keeping them going,
Yeah, 100%.
and all that sort of thing. And I agree. We've spoken before about it, haven't we? Done a grand job, and I'm glad it's still him in position now that they've got a bit of funds, because he deserves a crack at it.
Yeah.
So, will you now the cameras are still rolling, will you give some credit to Ben Artrey for keeping the club going the year before that? Because when I left, they were going to fold that club.
True.
And without Ben Artrey, that club's not there anymore.
I would have took over.
Are you going to give him the credit he deserves?
Yeah, no, he does. He did.
Because you've had a couple of pops at him tonight. I just think we need to get on record that he did save that club when I left, because it would have folded.
He did. I think they played us at Porth, didn't they?
And kept them up. Not only kept them going, kept them up.
Hired the Panthers, didn't he?
Yeah,
Who cares?
No,
Yeah, he did.
Who cares who we signed?
I think on that point as well, and when they were spending all the money and not winning, I was smashing them on Twitter. I kept doing that, the one on Wolf of Wall Street when he's on the boat. I just kept posting that video all the time. Every time it was like they didn't win, it was like, oh, well, there we are then. I'm delighted they're doing well. I am. They are doing well. I'm sorry,
There's
mate.
people I like at that club, though. That's the thing. There's players, a lot of respect for what Sam's done. So even if I didn't want him to do well, I wouldn't be able to hope Tom Hooper and Sam Holdsworth and these people are not going to do well, because I think they deserve it.
They deserve
Do you know
it.
what I mean?
Sam lives and breathes it.
Yeah.
He has.
Obviously, Luke Cooper's from round here as well. And
Coop's there, Kieran's there now, isn't he?
It's good for Newport as a whole. So if you've got a successful club, it's good.
Yeah,
And they will go. They're going to go from strength to strength. But just.
Mate, do you not think with that as well now? Right. So Newport City are doing well, County doing shit.
Yeah.
Is it like
Sam Holdsworth for Newport?
No. Is it possibly?
Fuck off.
Do you think, is it from a supporter's perspective, if the County are doing shit?
It says here Sam Holdsworth for Newport.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. If they're doing shit, is it like Cardiff City, whereby the fans won't go and watch Newport County? Will they go and watch Newport City? No, it's not like that, is it?
You don't know. I don't think so.
No, I don't even think if it was Welsh Premier League. No. Like Merthyr fans are very married to the English system, aren't they?
Yeah.
And who's doing well and all of that. And it's the reason that if Merthyr, they wouldn't, but if they ever went to the Welsh Premier, I think half the supporters would be furious.
Yeah. What did you see?
Probably
The
more
offer?
than
Was
half,
it
to
like
be fair.
4 million or something? What was the offer that the FAW gave Merthyr? It was something. Like,
know.
yeah, to come.
It's not their identity, though, is
No,
it?
to come back
I
and
know
they
they're
offered them
in
something.
Wales, they're in Merthyr, I get it, but their identity is the English league system. Do you know what I mean? Their rivalries are not in Wales, are they?
Here's a question: has Merthyr got a co-op?
Must have.
I think they have.
Oh, Merthyr's definitely got a co-op.
He's probably got more than one.
Yeah, I think so.
Big time. So, right, the other one I definitely wanted to make sure we asked you, because it's something you've expressed an opinion to me about on WhatsApp before. So, you weren't happy that a club shelling out money for players, you know what I'm going to say, don't you?
Yeah.
Ran a GoFundMe to build a stand.
100%.
So talk me through why you're so incensed about this.
Is that still going, or is it done?
I've no idea.
I don't know what club
I didn't even know there was one.
Come round town.
Are they really?
I didn't even know there was a GoFundMe.
Fucking GoFundMe.
You told me on WhatsApp when you were I was talking to you about coming on tonight, and you came up with that. I didn't even know there was
So
one.
they signed one of the. So I seen this GoFundMe, and bear in mind, I got mates that play for Cwmbran.
Yeah.
I got mates who are coaches. I got mates who are managers.
Dale was with us at Llanwern, wasn't he?
Top guy.
Like one of the nicest guys I ever
From when you
coached.
dragged him at half time.
Well, yeah, he was playing shit.
Was that Leckwith? He left. Was that Leckwith? He left back and left.
But he was like,
Oh, he got battered that day.
he was on a bad game.
Oh, mate.
Yeah. No, I like Dale. I got mates who were players at Cwmbran, like I said, coaches, manager. But they had a GoFundMe set up for their stand. But they're dishing $8 for, and I'm just like, I'm sat there, I'm like, how am I reading this right? And you've got fucking nutties donating to him, mind. Am I registering it? Maybe I'll go wrong. Somebody's gonna. But
I'm sure Twitter will tell us if you've got it wrong. I'm not aware of any GoFundMe. I just thought
maybe I dreamt it.
It'd be criminal of us not to bring it.
Hang on, look.
I'm pretty
Right,
sure.
we'll let him research that. Well, so why is that such a problem, though? Because they wouldn't be the only club that's ever done that.
Well, they're a bunch of fucking numpties as well. Where other clubs done it? You can't pay players and then ask people to donate for the stand. Can you? That's just morally wrong. Don't you think?
I don't think morals come into Welsh League football. I think that ship sailed years ago.
No, I just think it's wrong. You can't do that. Can't do that. You've got a little fucking Timmy down the road who probably needs, X, Y, and Z. Don't make this go for me. Don't fucking banter. It's fucking tin shed. Fucking cedar.
We took in tiny Temu. We have to make Carol.
You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You've got all these valid kind of GoFundMe. Give your money.
What you mean for disabled kids or something like that?
Yeah.
It's not really the same thing.
I just, it's just a bit.
Hang on.
Come on, Rob.
There's no internet, yeah?
Oh, fuck me.
We're like Rumney mine.
Where's the nearest co-op?
It's about 5 minutes, are we? We got a co-op in Llanwern. We're all right. Exactly.
I remember, actually. You had when we got promoted, you had a party, yes? A little gathering.
Yeah, and then we went to town after, didn't we? Yeah. Di, bless him, our chairman at Llanwern. He was going on about that for about 6 months.
Was he Di?
Oh, what a man.
He's still involved in Newport City.
Not that I can see, mate.
I think he goes, and I think him and Alan do the gates, and they still,
What a man.
Back to Newport City, I'm glad for them more than anyone else.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
They've been involved.
They should be club, they should be life presidents, really, shouldn't they?
Do you know, we'll finish a year, right, but I'll tell you, we used to obviously have committee meetings with them and that, right? I think they got you involved at one point, didn't they? Because you worked for Go Compare, was it you worked for? They were like,
I got sponsorship.
Oh, Screeny got a sponsorship. So they got you involved, didn't they? But do you remember they were charging 50p a cup of tea?
And I was going, fucking £1.50, what's the matter with you?
No, Roger, it was 10 years ago. So Roger's going like, well, just charge £1. And like 80p for a Mars bar, just charge £1. Because you need less change then, but also more. And Alan Watkins, but he was not having it. Like, he would have gone to his grave before he charged £1 for a cup of tea.
So that little tuck shop. When we used to play Stu Pat instead of me mine sometimes.
Who?
Stu Pat.
He could use his left foot.
Stuart
Patton.
Stuart Patton. Sorry, Stuart Patton, yeah. Well, only a couple of times.
I'd be on that bench with Jermaine sometimes, and we'd be having a screen. Ben, kind of lucky Ben Luck.
Yeah.
Not the Mars bar, didn't you? So we'd see Alan, just before half time, he'd set the tuck shop. I'd caught Alan, come out. Come on, boys, let's go. So Alan's walking this way round the pitch. We're going now.
You've run in.
We're fucking into the tuck shop, ain't we? Look, he's fucking grabbing the man.
Alan's gone back in, there's nothing there.
We come back on the bench then.
You never met him, right? We'll finish here, but you never met him. But you and this lad that I'm going to tell you about now, you would have got on, the two of you, right? Banter-wise, he would have just spent his whole time laughing at you, but he was good as well. So, have you ever played at Brecon Corries?
Yeah.
So you know where it is in relation to the town. So it's just slightly out of the town, and it's probably, if you were to walk into the town from there, it's probably 9-10 minutes.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
So we had a youth team game up there for Taftswell, right? And Phil Campbell.
Oh, what a boy.
He's on the bench.
You would get on with him.
Phil Campbell, we were talking, I can't remember who I was talking to him about the other day, but Phil Campbell should have been a professional footballer.
Willow.
To the day I die.
Willow, you were
yeah,
talking
that's
to.
right. Should have been a pro footballer, right? But he just 14, unstoppable, prolific goal scorer, big lad as well. By 15, was already like beard, drinking pints, or like just a man at 14, and just by the time he was 17, he couldn't even get in my team, right? So he's on the bench at Brecon for Taswell Youth. And it's fucking freezing. It's a Tuesday night, floodlights. And it's so cold, the frost, you know when like a ball comes out for a throw-in, I picked it up and it had like a sheet of frost on the ball. The frost was already falling, it was that cold, right? So anyways, we're halfway through the first half now, maybe approaching half time. And I've gone, and I can smell chips, right? And like curry. And I'm thinking, oh, fair dues, like they got hot foods. Yeah, because I used to play for Brecon, they never had hot food then, right? So, oh, fair play. I turn round, fucking Phil Campbell is sat in the dugout in his subsuit eating curry sauce and chips, right?
What a boy.
So I've looked at him and I've gone, fucking hell, you might have to go on in a minute, mind. All right, bro, I'll be all right, innit? Like, and I go, well, where'd you get it from? I'm thinking he was going to go like, oh, the kitchen by there. He's gone, it should be, innit? And I've gone, what, in town? He's like, yeah. I've gone, what, one of your mates go and get it? He went, no, I just walked over there. So the game's going on, he's on the bench, he's the only striker on the bench, right? I'm watching this game now, so if there'd been like an injury or we'd gone like 2 down and I thought, where's Campbell? He's gone wrong with Chippy.
Mate, I'd have pissed myself if you'd have done that. Where's Campbell? I'm over here, bro.
That's mental.
Honestly, you two would get on. We should make it happen. We should like make a joint episode with him or something. And then on the same subject, do you remember who's the lad that signed for us and his dad and his brother used to come and watch us? And there was one game in Division 3 in our first season, and I turned round to make a substitution like that, and he's left at half time.
I don't know.
What was his name?
Oh, yeah, I do remember.
Cookie.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
the one that
he
said he played.
yeah.
The one that
Cookie.
said he was an on his Twitter,
Yeah.
ex-professional,
Yeah.
played
Yeah.
for Cardiff.
Yeah, he's on the bench, just gone.
Cookie.
So
that's it. Yeah.
I turned around to bring, like, to make a substitution and bring away, and he'd gone, and he'd gone home because half time his dad and his brother had gone. Come on, we're leaving.
Yeah, I remember.
Off he'd gone.
He didn't come out of the dressing rooms. No one realised he didn't come out of the dressing rooms.
Wow.
It was a half time. His old man said to him going down the tunnel, and obviously we've gone in, and then as everyone's gone out, we've just gone like, he obviously just got changed and fucking gone home.
Yeah, I remember.
No one told us though.
He just went.
He was no, but none of the lads.
None of us
went,
realised. No one
"Oh,
realised.
by the way, Cookie's gone home. None of the other subs. I've turned like that, and I can't remember who it was. One of them just looked at me and went, Ricky Amos.
Just say you haven't come out.
Oh, you went home half time. It's like, that was fucking 20 minutes ago. Didn't you think to tell me, like? Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I remember Cookie.
Good days, though.
Good days.
Like I said at the start of when we started recording, I don't think I ever will laugh as much as I used to laugh at you in our changing room. But like, you know, if you could go back now, would you be slightly easier on Fletch to maybe get a win or two more, or would you just?
No, I'd probably just still have
Probably
him.
be worse. Probably be worse.
Still have him the same. I think he moved to Manchester. I think he's in Manchester.
Is he?
Yeah.
Manchester.
I've lost
Didn't he have family connections in
He
Manchester?
was from Manchester, yeah. So I think the girl he got with after he got divorced was from Manchester, and I think they both knew when they both. I think they both moved married.
I saw on LinkedIn he's a director of something.
Oh fucking hell.
And I thought, wow, that's.
Yeah, no, he is.
Because
Yeah.
isn't he a sales guy as well, though? You
He's
can
done a bit
imagine
of
Fletch.
He's done a bit of everything.
selling stuff,
Yeah, he's done a bit of everything. But I think he's sales.
Fair play.
Sales. But he, yeah. What else can you say about him? He's fucking mad.
Would you looking back now over all your football, playing, coaching, that type? Would you do anything differently? Is there
I think
anything you kind of regret?
when I was
or-
young, not regret, but when I was younger, I wish I knew what I back then. Like my ability. So back then, I thought I was a player. I thought I could play.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's not till you hit like mid-30s, like actually.
Right.
My strengths are X, Y, and Z. Let's just stick with that.
Right.
And you become.
You'd be fucked nowadays, wouldn't you?
Be fucked.
All this passing out from the back nonsense.
Do you
So we're doing the vets.
You'd be alright in my teams because I won't do it.
imagine that? The goalkeeper puts it down and passes it to him. Go.
Oh, hang on. What do you think we do for the 40s? Do you think we just smash it up then? Oh, ball gets down?
Not to you, Doddsy.
Then all,
Yeah, but they miss you out, don't they? They miss you out.
Tuck in, swing, tuck in. All I got to do, when you've got the ball, you've got somebody going, give it to me, give it to me. It's just 5 yards.
Yeah, true.
Who did you
Yeah,
say?
and that's all you've got to do.
Yeah,
You're not like in my Saturday team, the Rat and Surrey.
Who did you say to?
I'm looking up and I'm going, I'm going to do a 60-yard ping here.
Yeah.
It wasn't to him. Who did you say it to? Remember Phil Neville. I can't remember who said it to. He used to say to players, remember Phil Neville, win the ball and give it to someone else.
Yeah.
And it wasn't him.
No, I tell you, I'm trying to think who that was. No, it was something like think Phil Neville, not Glenn Hoddle, something like that.
Win the ball, give it to someone else.
Yeah, it was just, listen kid, that's where you win it, pass it to the nearest footballer and get back in position. I can't remember who it was, but it was someone. Yeah. But it was that, and the other one I used to say was think Gary Neville, not Cafu. I can't remember who I said that to either. But those, because Dom Dwyer still brings it up every now and again. Fucking Gary Neville, not Cafu. But yeah, well, mate, it's been a pleasure. Every time I drive past Co-op now,
Co-op.
my head's going to be like, well, you're out. It's okay. Screen will be happy. There's a Co-op.
Tick it off.
Appreciate it. Top man.
Thanks, mate.
Nice one, boy.